Guys, I need to share with you something incredible. So yesterday in Zchut of Heteves, we had an amazing class, day of learning. I couldn't attend the all day, but amazing class from Binyamin Biton from Vancouver, and he's known as Binyum, the great Binyum. And he brought the idea of the Rebbe, the machloket between Bet Shammai and Bet Hillel. So Bet Shammai and Bet Hillel, we see a lot of machloket in the Shas, the difference between Bet Shammai and Bet Hillel, and the Rebbe brings out how all of those differences depends on one machloket actually, is koach and poel. Koach is the potential that you have. Poel is how you actually, the potential, how you practically, what happens. So let's take the example of Chanukah. So Bet Shammai says the first day you celebrate 8 days, 8 lights. Why? Because the first day, you in that oil, there is a potential of 8 days of miracle. So when you celebrate that miracle, you celebrate the potential of the 8 that will come. Now, the second day, the miracle is smaller because it's only 7 days. And actually, the last day, it's probably the smallest miracle because it's only 1 day of... the oil was supposed to light 1 day anyway. So there is no big deal. But Bet Hillel says, no, the first day, only 1, because you don't see a miracle. The oil was supposed to light for 1 day. The second day, oh, big miracle, 2 days instead of 1, but maybe, and as you go, the miracle becomes bigger until the 8 days. So the whole idea is that Bet Hillel looks at what happens in front of your eyes, and Bet Shammai looks the potential, the koach, the possibilities, and that the Rebbe brings different machloket discussion between Bet Shammai and Bet Hillel. One of those are the fish. When you take out the fish of the water, it's going to die for sure. So Bet Shammai says, the second you take out of the water, you consider the fish dead. But he's not dead yet. If you put it back in the water, he's going to revive. No, but he's going to survive. I mean, no. The potential is that if you don't do anything, he's going to die. But Hillel said no. You consider the fish dead only when he actually died. Third situation, machloket, is when in halacha, when do you calculate honey to be liquid? So when it's on the hive, it's not liquid, it's like food. And when you take out of the hive, it becomes liquid. Bet Shammai will say, when you think about putting the honey down from the hive, that's already enough to consider the whole hive a liquid. And Bet Hillel obviously says, no, you have to see what your eyes see. You can think whatever you want in your head, it doesn't help. Now, this is very interesting because I had a discussion today with a good friend, and he says, I told him, every time I speak about you, let's call that guy Yankel. I said, every time I spoke about, I have friends, I said, hey, you know Yankel? Of course, Yankel, amazing guy. I give him a compliment, and the guy answers, he says, but how come I don't feel that? I feel the opposite. Every time I feel about myself, I feel bad, like I feel I'm a piece of not good. So in my head, it connected with what I learned yesterday. I told him, I have an explanation for you. I told him the all Bet Shammai, Bet Hillel stuff, and I told him, now based on that, you understand one thing, is that everybody has the koach, the potential, and has the poel, what he does. Now, the gap between the koach and the poel is huge. There is only tzaddikim, like Moshe Rabbeinu, his koach and poel was together. He did everything, like we said, Moshe Rabbeinu lived 120 years. We say about Avraham Avinu, Baba Yamim. So Baba Yamim means your koach and poel were aligned. But most of us, koach and poel, it's not only that they are not aligned, but they are so far from the other. So it's not surprising that when people look at you, they see an amazing guy. And they are so like, wow, this guy. And when you look at yourself, you feel a bit depressed. Why? You don't even know why. Because you, potential, it's actually you. Me, I'm my potential. I'm not what I do. I'm more my potential than what I do. What I do is how I actually do every day. But, tomorrow, yesterday, it's the end game, the what I do. But the real me is my koach, is what I can do. And when I realize in my life that what I can do is so far from what I do, that brings me depression and sadness. Now, we explained the sadness. Now, how do we overcome? How do we overcome? First of all, knowing that it's something natural. It's something positive because God, gives you the potential because he believes you could express it. So when you realize you feel bad because you are far from the potential, this is okay. Just try to do small actions, small moves, small decisions in your life that will get you potential closer to your actual being or behavior. So this is for today. I wish you Shabbat Shalom. Let's connect that to the Parashat Vayigash. Vayigash, crazy. That's on the spot. Vayigash is Yehuda that gets close to Yosef. Yehuda and Yosef, it's exactly, Yehuda is action, ma'aseh. It's hoda'a, modeh. It's putting away you own intellect to do what you have to do. And Yosef is hosafa, is adding on. So I would say, let's assume that Yehuda is the actual action, Yosef is the potential. So it's adding and Vayigash means they get together. And it says in the Haftarah, V'avdi David nasi lahem leolam, v'lo yechalku lishnei, I forgot exactly the term, but it says when Mashiach will come, Yehuda and Yosef will be together. They won't separate anymore. And maybe we can explain that this is when your potential and your actions will align 100%. This is Mashiach time, which until now only the tzaddikim get this level. But when Mashiach will come, everybody will get that. So Shabbat Shalom, everyone. I hope you listened till the end. And if you did, press like, subscribe. No, I'm joking. But thank you. Bye.